Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to cover how to divide a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number, so double-digit divisors. Let's take a look at the two examples that we're going to go through together in order to get this down. Now for number 1, we have 600 divided by 25. This is going to be the simpler of the two examples. Number 2 is going to be a little more challenging. We have 705 divided by 37. So let's go back to number 1 and solve that one first. So 600 divided by 25. 600 is our dividend. So it's the number we're dividing or splitting up. That goes underneath our division bar. 25 is our divisor. So it goes on the outside here. Now we're ready to go through the division process, which those steps are at the top of your screen. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. It's the same exact process and the same exact steps as when we had 1-digit divisors. Nothing's changed as far as that goes. We just have 2 digits on the outside now. So let's start our process. Divide. So we need to do 6 divided by 25. Well, we can't pull a whole group of 25 out of 6. I'll underline the 6 I'm talking about. That's 6 there. So we need to look at 60. We can use 2 digits there. So 60 divided by 25. How many whole groups of 25 can we pull out of 60? Well, we know 2 times 25 is 50. Okay, so pretty close there. And if we were to do 3 times 25, that's 75. So that's too much there. So we can pull 2 whole groups of 25. So that was our divide step. Now multiply. 2 times 25 is 50. Then we subtract. And we get 10. Bring down our next digit, which is at 0, and we have 100 there. So now we repeat those steps. So divide. 100 divided by 25. So we can think, well, 25 times 4 hits 100 exactly. So we can pull 4 whole groups of 25 out of 100. Now we multiply. We get 100 here. Subtract. We get 0. And that brings us to bring down. But we went all the way over to the ones place and there's nothing else to bring down. So we are done. 24 is our answer and we do not have a remainder. So on to number 2 where we have 705 divided by 37. So let's set this up first. 705 is our dividend and 37 is our divisor. Now, if you forget the words dividend and divisor, that's okay, but knowing that 705, that first number, needs to go under the division bar and the second goes outside is the most important part. So let's go through our steps. Divide. Well, 7 divided by 37, can I pull any whole groups of 37 out of 7? No, so I need to look at 70. So how many whole groups of 37 out of 70? 37 is not a very friendly number to work with, so we need to estimate and check because we probably don't know the 37 multiplication facts off the top of our head. So a couple of strategies we'll go through as we work through this problem. So I would suggest rounding to a number that's easier to work with to get an idea of where to start. So I could think, well, 37 is close to 40, so let's round to 40, the nearest 10. Well, I know 40 times 2 is 80. That's kind of close to 70. Why don't we try 37 times 2 to get us started here and see how close we get. 37 times 2 gives us 74. Pretty close, but we went over, so we can't pull 2 whole groups of 37 out of 70. We can only pull 1. 1 times 37 is 37. Now we subtract. Need to borrow in this one. 10 minus 7 is 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. So we get 33. Now we need to bring down our 5. And we end up with 335. And let's repeat our steps. So we go back to divide. 335 divided by 37. How many whole 37s out of 335? Well, another strategy, we can use something we know in order to gauge what we can try. So we know 37 times 10 is 370. That's kind of close to 335, so we can start with something around 10. Let's try 8. So 37 times 8, just to see how close we get. It doesn't hurt to try something out. You can always try something else if you didn't get close enough or if you went too far over. So 8 times 7, 56. 8 times 3, 24 plus 5 is 29. 296, not bad, pretty close. Let's see if we can get closer. So let's try 9, and I'll come up here where I have a little more room. 7 times 9, 63. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 6 is 33. So we get 333, and that's pretty close. That's as close as we are going to get. So 9 whole groups of 37 out of 335. So 9 times 37, don't do that again. We just did that problem right here. 37 times 9 is 333. Subtract, we get 2. Now we went all the way over to the ones place, so we don't have anything else to bring down. This is our remainder. The answer didn't work out to be a perfect whole number there. We have something left over. So our answer is 19, remainder 2. So you can see why number 2 is a little more challenging. 37 is a more difficult number to work with than 25. So we needed to use some estimate and check strategies there in order to get to our final answer. So there's how you divide 3-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. I hope that helped. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.